What's good, Taurus? So we are doing your weekly reading. So we're going to start out with the you and them spread, and then at the end we're going to do some general messages. So if you're not interested in love whatsoever, or whatever comes up, okay? So my readings are for sun, moon, and rising. They are general, so if it doesn't resonate, check out your moon and your rising video. Any extra information you would like to know is in the description box, okay? All right, Taurus, what do we got for you guys? For you and your person, what do we have for Taurus, universe, spirits, and guides? For them and their person, what's good, emotionally fulfilled? I love that name. Hey, Yari. What do we got for Taurus? For them and their person. And we're going to be doing general messages at the end. I decided to do that randomly, so what do we got for Taurus, for them and their person, universe, spirits, and guides? Taurus, 3 shuffles. So the mutual energy between the two of you, Taurus, is the Sun card with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like this whole situation makes you both happy. However, I feel like there's a lot of frustration on both parts because you're starting to doubt the growth. Whether you're with this person already, it's like you're looking in the future and it's like, how can we make this realistic? I don't see the growth now. So, it's like you're both lacking you're both having a hard time making this realistic in your minds. And I feel like it's causing a lot of frustration. Okay. So your feelings for this person, Taurus, we got the Lovers. Okay. You could be dealing with a Gemini, but you definitely feel a very strong soulmate connection with this person. You feel energetically intertwined with this person. Even if this is someone that drives you crazy, you feel that pull. You still can at least acknowledge to yourself, like, I don't want this person out of my life. They may drive me crazy, but I don't want this person out of my life. Yeah, with the 5 of Wands, you're having a lot of internal conflict about this whole situation, Taurus. Okay. You may feel like this is someone that brings a lot of drama, or maybe there's a family situation here that you feel brings a lot of drama. Give me one more card here for Taurus's feelings. I'll just take this one with the Hierophant in reverse. A lot of you guys don't see eye to eye with this person as far as your belief systems goes, or as far as how life goes in itself. And I feel like it could be causing a lot of drama or a lot of conflict between the two of you. Maybe seeing this as someone very stubborn, Taurus, or you see this as someone that isn't willing to work with you or isn't willing to see something from a different perspective, possibly. It's like you're just seeing this as unconventional because it's constant drama with this person, or you're having a hard time coming to terms with continuing this whole situation because it just seems unconventional, or you just feel like you're having a hard time having faith in this long term. Okay, you do feel a very strong pull with this person though. So your person's feelings towards you, Taurus, is the 10 of Wands in reverse. So this person sees you as someone not willing to put the work in. They could see you as someone uncommittal, possibly. Tell me about the 10 of Wands in reverse. With the Hangman in reverse and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. This person feels like you're giving up on them, Taurus. And it's like they feel like you're not even letting them. They feel like you're giving up on them. For some of you, they may feel like you're not even giving them a shot, or you're not giving them an ear to even explain, possibly. Some of you, Taurus, your person may feel like you're just working on your finances right now, or you're putting a lot of your energy into your work. But it's like this person feels like you dropped this and you're not putting any energy into this whole situation, and you're not even giving it a chance. Okay. So the blockage in between the two of you is the 4 of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the 4 of Wands in reverse. With the Fool in reverse. So a lack of growth. I feel like you guys are having a hard time getting on the same page with one another, having a hard time taking that leap. Someone's definitely afraid here to give this another shot, and I feel like it is you, Taurus. You're afraid to give this a shot, okay? Action you plan on taking is the Eight of Swords. Tell me about the Eight of Swords energy. With the Temperance card. So Taurus, I feel like you're just humming and hawing about this whole situation, okay? A lot of you guys are nervous. A lot of you guys could be making decisions out of fear, so keep that in mind. A lot of you guys, I mean, you can't get the situation over your head, but you're keeping yourself stuck. You're keeping yourself, it's like you're not allowing yourself to come to some form of resolution with this person. And with the Temperance energy, I do feel like you guys are trying to be patient. You're trying to weigh things out. You're trying to weigh out the pros and cons. You're trying to understand the situation on an individual level. But I don't feel like you're explaining to this person what's going on. Even if this is a relationship, it's like you're kind of on the sidelines, but you're not expressing the root issue, or you're not keeping them in on your thought process. I do feel like you guys will come to some form of truth here. With the Eight of Swords, Temperance, and Eight of Swords in reverse, it's like you guys will wake up to what you need to do, but I don't feel like you're communicating with this person. Taurus, you're like completely held back. You're holding back all communication. You're not. Why is Taurus not opening up? Why is Taurus not opening up? Because you don't want it to impact your work possibly, or you feel like this person isn't going to put in the work that's needed. It's like they'll put in the work till you're looking at this person like they're only in it for fun, or they're just trying to get you wrapped up into a situation, but they're not willing to actually put in the work. Okay, with the Ace of Swords. A lot of you guys don't want the extra baggage right now of this whole situation. You may feel like it's impacting your life or impacting your work. I feel like you're having a hard time taking this person or situation seriously, Taurus. Okay. Action your person plans on taking is the Two of Swords. Tell me about this Two of Swords energy. With the Ten of Swords in reversed. I feel like this person feels like there's nothing else they can do. Okay, that's the energy they're in. They feel pulled between two worlds here. They're not sure where they stand with you. They don't know if they have a place in your life. Give me another card on the Two of Swords. Yeah, this person wants to build up with you, Taurus. Ten of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. For some of you, if this is a relationship, this is someone that is willing to put in the work, but I feel like there's a lot of frustration because there's a lack of communication between the two of you and they feel like you've become distant. If it's not a relationship, this is someone that wants to build up with you, but they feel like they have no place in your life right now, or they feel like you're leaving them hanging here, okay? It's like they feel like you're not interested, or they don't know where they stand with you. The hidden energies here is the Ace of Swords. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Four of Swords. So I feel like there has been some form of truth spoken. I feel like it was from your person, Taurus, to be quite honest with you, because whoever was on the receiving end of this communication didn't handle it very well, or didn't reciprocate, it's almost like someone feels like their truth or emotions, their communication was just disregarded or wasn't taken seriously. Okay, and I do feel, Taurus, you have been on the receiving end of this. It could be vice versa, keep that in mind. But it's like someone feels like their truth that was spoken wasn't taken seriously. And I don't feel like this person knows how much this is on your mind, Taurus. Because it's on your mind. You're thinking about this whole situation a lot, but you're not expressing yourself. And I don't feel like they know that. They feel like you've just given up on this. You called the quits, and you're done. Okay. Most likely outcome is the Seven of Cups. So confusion, not being sure what to do here. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. With the Three of Cups. And the Knight of Swords. Two of Swords in reversed at the bottom. Taurus, I feel like if you have been leaving your person feeling nothing but confusion, I feel like they're doing their best to stay positive, or they're doing their best to get in there still. I do feel like your person's going to communicate, or there's going to be some form of blunt communication that comes through. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. What's this communication? Ace of Wands and the Lovers card. This person doesn't want to give up on you, Taurus. Okay, this person wants to do things over. They want to redo. This is someone, I mean, you both feel a very strong soulmate energy. Okay, you're both looking at this as a very strong soulmate tie. And I do feel like, clarifying the Knight of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands and the Lovers. This person wants to redo things. They want to rekindle things. Maybe if this is a relationship, it's like they just want you in their life. With the Three of Cups, this is it's like a friendship card. It's you mean more to this person than just sex, than just love, whatever it is. It's like they want you in their life somehow. And I do feel like your person is going to try to get you back, or try to diminish this confusion that they're experiencing because they feel like you're leaving them hang. Okay. What is Taurus's reaction to this communication, or how is Taurus going to handle this? Judgment card and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel, Taurus, a lot of you guys are open to redoing things, or a lot of you guys are open for some form of reconciliation with the Judgment card, okay? But the problem is a lot of you guys are expecting more from the situation than you're giving. And I feel like that could be causing a lot of blockages between the two of you. There's a very stubborn, possibly slightly pessimistic energy coming from your part, Taurus. To be quite honest with you, it's like you're expecting more from the situation than you're giving into it. But a lot of you guys are open to do things over, but you're going into it with a closed mind, or you're going into it with 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay, but this person does not want to let you go. They just feel a very strong soulmate energy, and I don't get a lot of ill intentions with this person. They just want you in their life, you know? I feel like they're having a difficult time even walking away, because as a friend, maybe you mean a lot to them, okay? So what is your advice for Taurus in regards to this situation? And then we're going to get some general messages for you guys, okay? What's good, guys? General messages for Taurus, please. Advice for Taurus, please. No. Advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus, please. Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands. There's definitely some form of patience here needed for you, Taurus, because I feel like a lot of you guys are struggling to make a decision, but you're also lacking a lot of patience here. And with the Queen of Pentacles, this is about, just because you are open to communicating or conversating with someone doesn't mean you're completely letting your boundaries go. There's a difference between boundaries and completely being closed-minded and stubborn to the point of not being willing to talk. And it's different if you don't want it. You don't want this person, fine, walk away completely. But when you feel a strong soulmate connection, it's usually like you should try to talk about it, okay? And with the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, this is about patience. Okay, patience, because a lot of you guys are struggling to make the right decision right now, and you're only going to put more shit on your plate by having all this guilt or regret possibly in how you handle the situation. For some of you, you may just need to really, get back to work or focus on your finances, focus on your stability. Because I feel like for a lot of you, that keeps your mind sane, or your work environment keeps your mind sane, but also having patience in this situation and letting this person know what's going on. Right? Give me one more card on the Three of Wands. With the Ace of Cups, express yourself, express your emotions. And this is also, the Ace of Cups is also about self-love. Maybe a lot of you guys, it's facts. Look at people. If you're someone that looks at people and situations and constantly picks out the flaws in the situation, you're likely someone that's very hard on yourself and constantly finding a reason not to go forward and take action on something, okay? So if you want to be less hard on yourself, Taurus, less critical on yourself, don't be so hard on the people in general, okay? Find the beauty in everything, and you will find the beauty in yourself, and you'll realize there's no reason to doubt yourself. And when you know your worth, you'll also know how much you deserve love, okay? So let's get some general messages for you guys. So the general messages are for anybody, okay? See what to expect, whatever it may be, okay? It's so true. Like when you look at people, the people that are constantly online picking people apart, they're people that's all they do is pick people apart, and they probably don't take action in their own life because all they see, even within themselves, is their flaws. Start seeing the beauty in everyone and in everything, and you won't be so hard on yourself. Okay? So look at things and see the potential. Okay, general messages for Taurus, please. General messages for Taurus. What can Taurus expect? General messages for Taurus, please. Thank you, Maya Kelly. I really appreciate that, girl. I really appreciate that. What can Taurus expect, universe, spirits, and guides? A lot of you guys need to pay attention, Taurus, to who you're giving your energy to and who you're giving your time to, okay? With the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, I feel like a lot of you guys are giving into people and situations, even if that's just family, but you're getting nothing back. And a lot of you guys are holding a lot of resentment toward family, toward people that you're constantly trying to help, constantly trying to give to, whether I feel like it is money related or it's like you're trying to build people up here, but it's like you don't feel that return. And I feel like whoever these people are, they really gave you a bad taste in your mouth when it came to new relationships and new situations. It's almost like a lot of you guys hold some form of expectation in new relationships that make you feel like you're just going to be taken advantage of, or make you feel like people only want to take from you. Okay, so whoever, you got to pay attention with family, with anyone, how it's making you feel. Because I feel like there's a need here to have, put a guard up to situations, have boundaries, but there's a need to have willpower against people and situations that just seem to take from you. Okay? Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Because I feel like the response you get from people you do give to, it's making you not trust helping other people. It's making you not trust other people's desires to want to be in your life and help you. It's almost like you doubt it. And I feel like there's some form of return here that you're waiting on, Taurus, with the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. You're waiting to see some form of growth. You're waiting to see rewards from efforts that you put into a relationship, into a job, whatever it may be. And I feel like this waiting period is really stunting your growth. Okay, with the Star in reverse, there's a waiting period here. You're waiting for some form of return that's stunting your growth. And the problem is a lot of you guys are investing into a situation simply because it brings balance, it makes sense, it makes you feel sane possibly. But at the same time, you're ignoring all the red flags. You're not seeing the situation clearly. It's like you're very stubborn, one-set-minded to make something work, regardless of how it's making you feel. And it's interesting because it's almost like the people that you're giving to, Taurus, you're willingly giving to the wrong people, shutting out people that actually want to help you. And that's causing a lot of trust issues here for you. And it's also stunting your growth. You're waiting for some form of return, whether that's in a relationship, a job, that's stunting your growth. And there's definitely a need here to look at your options with the Page of Pentacles. That's all about reestablishing your goals, really taking past patterns in your life and learning from it, not letting it, create anger or resentment, bitterness, whatever that may be, but learning from it so you can understand what it is you're truly wanting, okay? Tell me about the Star in reverse. Yes, Taurus. A lot of you guys, there's such a calling for you guys. There's such a calling for you guys to be maybe in the public eye. The Queen of Wands is a businesswoman, businessman. She's very confident. She doesn't take things too seriously. She just goes after what she wants. She doesn't think about what people are going to think, how people are going to react, whether it's going to fail or not, because she's so trusting of her talents, of her what she has to offer. And with the Six of Wands, there is so much potential here in a situation that is stemmed from passion, is stemmed from something that you can offer. But it's almost like you're not allowing this opportunity to come into your life because you're still waiting. It's like your growth is being stunted by waiting for a return from people that you've given to. It's almost like you feel like you're conning yourself from walking away from something you invested so much time into. But the only time you're conning yourself is when you don't see the red flags. You're shutting the red flags out because you don't want to get to a place where you can actually admit to yourself that you just wasted your time, you just wasted your money, whatever it may be. Even if it's school, whatever it is, it's like there's a need here to look at something differently because it will bring you a lot of success. The Queen of Wands, she's also a performer. She's envied by many because she just goes after what she wants, and she's successful because she doesn't fear. She doesn't make decisions out of fear, right? And we can never make decisions out of fear. Who did I hear that from? I think it was Rich. But we can never make decisions out of fear or worry, right? Or it's going to create a lot of sabotage in our life because we're trying to manifest something in the wrong vibration. And I feel here there's definitely a direction here that will bring you a lot of success, but you have to be willing to let something go. You have to be willing to call something a failure, not a failure, but you have to be willing to call something. It's just not your door, right? It's just not your door. What are the red flags here? Tell me about the Hangman in reverse. It's like a sacrifice, and it's painful. It's painful to invest a lot of time into something and just walk away. And that's why the Hangman in reverse is that self-sacrifice type of energy. It is painful, but it's needed. It's going to be more painful if you hang around a situation that's not giving you anything back for years. Tell me about the Hangman in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you guys are avoiding looking at the red flags because you don't want to cause conflict here. It could be because of a family situation. You feel responsible for people. But the problem is the Six of Pentacles energy and in an overall family setting, it's an enabler. Okay, it's like you may be the person that is constantly there for people, constantly helping someone, not allowing them to get to a rock bottom place so they can figure it out on their own. And the most impactful, powerful people in this world are people that got to a rock bottom point, had no one to rely on, had no one to enable them, and they were forced to change. And maybe there's people in your space that need to really figure it out on their own for a little bit. They'll be okay. They'll be okay. Right? But you're missing out on opportunities. Your growth is being stunted because you're waiting on some form of return from people that you've given into. Okay. Look at this, Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. This is success. This is victory. Being in the public eye, having a lot of recognition, getting the appreciation you deserve because you're surrounding yourself with people in situations that actually align with you, that actually work with you, that are not co-productive in a sense. Okay. So listen to your intuition. Stop ignoring the facts of the situation because it's not allowing growth into your life, okay? So I hope this helped you guys. So the general message is just something different. I don't know. I love you guys so much and all the best, okay? I think I might get on here in a minute and do Gemini, okay? So anyone that's interested in Gemini, I'm going to be on here in a minute, okay? So all the best, guys.